the world's friendliest wild creatures. Check out this video if you've ever wondered which wild animals are the nicest and make the best pets. The range of options may surprise you. In any case, owning simple pets like cats and dogs has lost a lot of its appeal. So let's get started. Number 10. Capybaras. One of the kindest and most non-lethal wild animals on Earth, these imposing gigantic rodents weigh roughly 65 kilograms. One of the friendliest animals, they are adorable, tranquil, and laid back. They get along with a variety of species, including household pets like cats and crocodiles, as well as wild animals like monkeys, which for some strange reason appear to particularly enjoy them. Of course, they are also very amiable toward people. This capybara is quite the celebrity, isn't he? They frequently adopt stray animals and/or act as a type of public transit for birds and monkeys. They are also reputed to be incredibly gentle and compassionate. Because they are extremely social animals, capybaras might become unhappy when they don't have any friends. Additionally, they require a large amount of open space for roaming and access to water for regular paddling. They can live up to 12 years and are found throughout South and Central America. They also reside in large groups. Number 9. Llamas. These unusual creatures are incredibly intelligent, curious, affectionate, and sociable. Llamas are revered as sacred creatures by the Andean people, who refer to them as silent brothers. In recent years, llamas have served as therapy animals in nursing homes, hospitals, special education facilities, and veterans' homes. Simply put, the residents in these adorable creatures with great personalities enjoy each other's company. Llamas are one of the few animals that people can safely cuddle since they are classified by scientists as charismatic megafaunas. Make sure you have adequate space and get at least 2 llamas if you're considering keeping one as a pet. They merely appreciate the companionship. Due of their usefulness, they have historically been employed by farmers in the Andean tribes of the South American mountains, but in recent years, breeders and those who adore exotic pets have brought them from all over the world. However, owners and handlers must take care not to over-socialize llamas because doing so can result in berserk llama syndrome, which affects males of the species and is caused when animals become so accustomed to people that they begin to view them as fellow llamas and throw aggressive tantrums that include kicking and spitting. Llamas that are bottle-fed are particularly susceptible to the illness. Fun fact, llama shows are growing more and more popular in some regions of the United States. Dogs are no longer the only animals that can compete and show off their skills. Number 8. Bearded dragons. Who would have thought that a reptile would rank among the kindest creatures on the planet? However, here we are. The personality of bearded dragons makes them one of the few members of the species that get along well with people. They frequently spend many hours just relaxing on their owner's shoulder because they truly appreciate being cared for by people. Australia's central and southern regions are home to bearded dragons. They are omnivores with a life expectancy of at least 15 years. Their capacity to alter the color of their beard in accordance with their emotions is the source of their unique name. Only when they perceive an animal threat do they display their violent nature. Bearded dragons alter their color to better blend in with their surroundings in order to protect themselves from predators. Additionally, their spiny skin and scales defend them from predators like hawks and snakes. A bearded dragon's spiny beard aids in its ability to communicate in a variety of ways. Because of their affection and curiosity, even though they can occasionally be shy and solitary creatures, bearded dragons make popular pets. Number 7. Quokka. Quokka is one of the cutest tiny animals on the planet and the undisputed selfie king. These cute tiny marsupials are native to Australia, where they are well known for taking photos with visitors on Rottnest Island. They are extremely little, only growing to a height of 50 centimeters, making them easy prey for both island-based predators like snakes and predators on the Australian mainland like dogs, cats, and foxes. For this reason, they occasionally exhibit shyness and withdrawal. The International Union for Conservation of Nature has categorized this adorable creature as vulnerable to extinction as a result of habitat damage, making it illegal for humans to handle or feed them. However, these cuddly, happy animals are incredibly amiable, have never bit or scratched a person, and are remarkably photogenic. They hold the distinction of being the world's happiest animal thanks to their contagious smile. These friendly plant eaters congregate in groups, socialize, consume greens like swamp peppermint and other plants, store fat in their tails for times of scarcity, create tunnels in the undergrowth for hiding and sleeping, and hop like their near relative, the kangaroo, along with wallabies. Number 6. A giant panda. A huge panda, who is exceedingly lethargic yet full of joy, lives in the mountains of central China and is one of the cutest and nicest species there. Despite being carnivorous, practically all of their diet consists of bamboo. They can climb big trees, weigh up to 135 kilograms, and have good swimming abilities. Despite being very amiable and charming, they do have flaws of their own. Additionally, they are among the world's least romantic creatures. They will soon become extinct if nothing is done, whether with the aid of scientists or if they fail to take action themselves. They unfortunately belong to the category of endangered animals. Mountain ranges in central China are home to giant pandas. Sacred to the nation are the black and white pandas. In Chengdu, China's giant panda research and breeding center, guests can interact with these friendly and lively animals. Panda cubs are among the cutest newborn animals in the world, according to several lists. Stay with us since we haven't finished listing the friendliest animals on the earth if you're curious to learn more. To ensure that you don't miss any of our upcoming content, please take a moment to click the subscribe button before we continue. Number 5. Guinea pigs. The next animal on our list is a guinea pig, a member of the rodent family. They are essentially tiny domestic pigs that can weigh up to 1.2 kilograms. One of the nicest and friendliest animals is the guinea pig. Despite being members of the rodent family, they are thought of as domestic pigs because of the way they look. They are highly social and frequently found in pairs in the wild. They enjoy eating fruits and vegetables and are herbivores. They can only survive up to 5 years, making it one of the animal species with the shortest lifespans. A baby guinea pig can begin running just a few hours after it is born, which is an intriguing fact. They keep themselves well-groomed and are very clean dogs. Their teeth continue to develop as they age, just like those of other rodents. In Spain, guinea pigs are most prevalent, and hay makes up the majority of their food. These friendly creatures adore being surrounded by people or other members of their own kind. They behave like dancing animals when they bounce up and down on the ground in a straight line when they are enthusiastic. Number 4. Parrots. It is believed that parrots are extremely intelligent and friendly. They are renowned for having a simple time adjusting to new environments. However, humans must make an effort to establish a relationship with these inquisitive creatures because they are not domesticated, tame, or generally nice. Parrots love to engage and communicate, whether it's with other birds or people. Expert on parrots Van Ever states, socialization from a young age can lead to birds that actively embrace interaction with humans and the potential for new experiences. Do not, however, presume that a parrot is friendly until getting to know it personally. The fact that humans are usually ignorant of parrots' unique group communication poses a challenge to properly developing this link between people and parrots. All misunderstandings between humans and their pet parrots are typically caused by the person failing to recognize, comprehend, or even paying attention to the parrot's body language or other behavioral cues. Even a well-trained, well-cared-for pet parrot will occasionally become unfriendly, so if you ever decide to keep one as a pet, you should be in tune with them. Otherwise, you risk getting wounded. Even though they are sociable, parrots should never be handled carelessly. Number 3. Rats. So far, there were quite a few rodents on the list. This one is undoubtedly frequently disregarded and even dismissed as nothing more than a nuisance. Ladies and gentlemen, allow us to introduce you to a rat, a surprisingly amiable critter. Unbelievably gregarious and active creatures, rats do indeed make wonderful pets. Rats can learn to know their owners, just like many other domesticated animals who are typically pets, and they may even try to groom them, as stated in Vet Street. I suppose that's their way of telling you that you're now a member of the family. Rats that have been specifically raised to be pets are considerably calmer and appear to develop an emotional link with both their cage mates and humans. Most pet rodents, like hamsters and guinea pigs, have a tendency to bite. Some people even go so far as to say that a well-bred rat is similar to a well-bred dog and that they are both sociable, inquisitive, and cuddly. Their one drawback is that they pass away quickly. If you're lucky, a rat will live for 1 to 2 years on average. According to studies, rats dream while they are asleep, laugh when they are tickled, and grit their teeth in glee when they are stroked. According to a study in which lab rats saved other confined rats that had previously assisted them, rats are likewise sympathetic creatures. Number 2. Giant African Millipede. Never thought about getting a pet millipede? Not even a huge one, then? Well, reconsider. According to Spruce Pets, giant African millipedes are unquestionably an unusual pet that requires special care, but they are kept as pets all around the world. If you like that sort of thing, they make a unique pet choice because they are gentle and typically pleasant. Even though they resemble insects, they are actually arthropods, which are related to crabs and shrimp. Another interesting fact is that, contrary to what their name might imply, they only have about 100 legs. Additionally, they develop more complete body segments with additional legs with each molt. A nice choice for someone new to exotic pet ownership would be a giant African millipede, which is typically a very easy pet to care for due to its calm temperament and slow movement. As long as they are kept in an environment that meets their needs, they thrive in captivity. You might as well keep a few of them in the same tank because they enjoy company. Although they tend to be relaxed and quiet, they are quickly scared. They have 2 main lines of defense when that occurs. They first form a tight spiral before releasing an irritant from body pores. So be careful around these friendly animals if you decide to obtain 1 or 2 as pets. Number 1. Rabbits. These cute creatures with large ears, which are among the most sought-after pets worldwide, must be included on any list of the friendliest animals in the world. And for very good reasons. They get along incredibly well with people, are trainable to use the litter box, and even jump up when called. It can be difficult to keep dogs happy and healthy because, like cats, they want to keep their surroundings and themselves tidy. They also require a lot of your time and space to play and bounce around. They're clearly not pets for everyone, but if you're willing to meet their particular needs, it will undoubtedly be worthwhile. Which of these 10 wild creatures are the friendliest in the world, and which would you want as a pet? Please share your thoughts in the comment section below and remember to subscribe for more fantastic content.